Hi, I'm Randy. Thanks for tuning into my channel. I am currently slowly working on converting my 2015 Chevy Express 2500 into a camper van, a pretty modular camper van. I want to make everything make it as simple as possible: a bed, a table, and some storage. We do have, as you can see right over here, a second row seat that I'm going to be changing out here in a little bit, but for now it's where it is, and so that's how my build is going to be. I'm going to actually do I'm going to try to put a queen size bed in here and see if that works out, and a folding table, and out the back I'm going to be doing a kitchen where it pulls out and it becomes like a kitchen. Will hold my camping stove and other necessities for camping on the weekends or something, or a week. I did go to Costco and Walmart and buy a couple of things, and I'm going to show it to you right now. I love that. Look at the graphic on that. Such a good look at that. And their logo. Check out their logo. Isn't that neat? Anyways, let's crack this bad boy open. It says it's got like a 2.6 quart 2.6 quart bowl. Oh, that is actually kind of big. And I love the fact that it is all, it collapses all into one unit. Oh, that's a big bowl.
Oh, it's way bigger than I thought it was going to be.
That is a way big bowl. I love this. See that? That just is locking. It's built in. This is just really cool. See the holes? So when you have the hot water, or if you want to drain something, you can just kind of drain it over. It's got these really cool, it's like rubber pull tabs, and with their logo on it. It's kind of neat. This is supposed to be stainless steel. So let's see. There we go. Let's see what we've got. There's the 4 bowls, so we can actually, and it's that green. It's that Stanley green. And so we got the 4 bowls. So this is actually a 4-person kit. And this has to be I think it's supposed to come with some utensils. So let's take a look. Yep, there they are. And these are plastic utensils, but super cool. So we have 4 little baby sporks. Isn't that cute? It's like a little baby. Anyways, 4 of those guys. And a collapsible, this is what's cool, a collapsible serving spoon. So like you can kind of get stuff or kind of scoop it into place. That's cool. So that collapses, I believe. I don't want to break it. There it goes. That's it. That is our travel gear. Okay, that's it. And so, I just wanted to tell you that this cost us $19.99 at one of those Sierra stores. Isn't that neat? 19 bucks, 20 bucks. You get the 4 bowls, you get the pot, you get the serving spoon, and the little baby sporks. Awesome. 20 bucks. That's a good deal. Stainless steel. Okay. So I'm just going to explain to you all the stuff we bought so far. This is the stuff now that we got from Costco. We got ourselves a Thermacell mosquito repellent. Creates a zone of protection, 72-hour value pack. So I guess this thing, it heats up this little cell that you put in there. It's a little cartridge, and it just throws in like this. So basically like a whole gas work of of mosquito, but yeah, 20 feet of zone for mosquito repellent. Not only did we get that though, we got this. It's like a Murphy's natural repellent. It says mosquito and tick because the season now with like ticks and stuff like that, and with all that stuff going on with ticks. But this is kind of nice because this is like, it is not like off where you have all these chemicals. This is like eucalyptus and lemon, and so it's more natural. It doesn't work as well as off, but there you go. You don't have to put all this other stuff in your body. So the other thing we got at Costco was this guy. It is a Mac rocker. So this opens up into a chair, and right here for these, it's like suspension. So it's like a rocker. You can lock it out, then it's a regular bench or a chair. And then if you open it up, then you can rock it. I got one opened up. We bought two, one for me and one for Dina. Check this guy. So this is it. This is how you open it up. You just get it and you do this. And you slap it in place. And then here, check this out. That's a suspension. Look at that. And that's the rocker. Okay. And then after Costco, we went to Walmart. We've been looking for a camping stove. Here it is. This is a two-burner and 2-in-1 tabletop grill and stove. So this is really cool. So you have a burner section here, and then right here you've got, a grill section here and a burner section right there. And propane. But I want to crack this open. We're gonna have to go through and do a review on this when we start testing it out when we go camping. But this is it. This is our stove, our camping stove for when we go out in the van. So we're kind of doing this weird backwards thing where we're outfitting the van first before we even build it out. But we're going camping soon, so we got to get all this stuff. If we're going to throw a mattress in there so we can sleep, that's what we're going to do. Or sleeping bags. So we're going camping regardless in that van. Last but not least, we've got our Amazon purchases. This is what's really cool. This is our outlets. And so it has our regular outlets, and it's also got USB and USB-C ports, and they are protected. So if anything happens, it'll just go, it'll actually cut it off. There's an on and off switch port right here. And this plugs into our, check this out, new shore power port. So we have one already installed in the van, but the cover's gone, and I don't trust it being exposed in the open, the prongs and everything like that. So I bought a new one, which is cool. There's this thing, and the cool thing about this one is, boom, we've got two outlets. One is going to go to this, so if we're plugged in and we don't have our power bank, this will be our source of plugging in. So shore power connects to this. You can turn it on and off this way. But when we do get our power bank, I wanted to add this, which is an on and off switch to turn on to either charge our bank or not while it's plugged into shore power. And so that's that part of it. And then right here, so this goes into one of these, the pigtail, and then the rest of this part right here goes into the cable for the charge bank. Is that, and then this is just in case they don't have a like outlet port for it. We have a 30 amp to a 15 amp conversion, so that'll work. And last but not least, this is really cool. My favorite. Okay, I'm gonna move this out of the way because you gotta see what we got. Boom. It's our water supply. Right? So this is actually food grade, and it does have, I think, 3 gallons of water? The cool thing is, with this, you can get it, carry it, you can carry it both ways, but the cool thing is this. You can take this guy off, right? Open this guy up. This is what I love because you can go in here and kind of clean it out if it gets dirty. Check this out. This is a spout.
Woo!
And the cool thing about this spout, right, is right there. You can control the velocity of how fast or how wide open it is when you're pouring your water out of it. And you can have it sit like this, so this can sit over the edge like that. And you can just get your water this way. But here's the other cool thing is, when you're not using this, this gets put away into the back of the lid, as what we saw before. Oops. I like to go back reverse first. Then you get this back and check this out. See that? You open this guy up. So now it's got a hole. Like, why do you have a hole there for? I'm gonna open this up right now. This is just super cool. You get your straw, and you get this. You plug this guy up right into it like this, right? And then you shove the straw all the way in there, and guess what? This thing sits right on top. You click it over like this, and it turns on. You can see it. And then you can just literally press, and water will come out automatically. That's your free pump water right there. You don't have to have any kind of wiring or anything. It's USB-C charging, right? And it's cool. The other cool thing is this guy has got a space in here for like a pouch that it's got Velcro. You Velcro it on here, and this has got this extra thing for your spout, just in case you can kind of get it, stretch it out, and then angle it so that you can just pour into your cup. And it's a good place to, store your straw, or if you have spoons or whatever the heck you want to do by your water. So that gets Velcroed right there like that. Obviously, all that we got won't like completely fill up our, what we need and everything. We do have a cooler. So we got a cooler, we got ice and stuff like that for the ice. We're going to be working on our bed here soon. Like I said, this is stage 1 to this van, and it's going to be awesome when we're done. So keep following us. Thank you very much.